All right. In the afterglow of the end of Andor, we are going to be talking about certain characters, certain interesting characters. And this video's focus is...
Partagaz. What was his rank? I forget. He wasn't supervisor. He was above that.
Yeah, he was Big Monkey Monk. Well,
Yeah. But yeah,
I liked him from the beginning.
I did too.
He was just spot on with everything.
I liked his presence, his demeanor,
His not cold, but
calm
analytical,
and cool,
and just this is the way it's gonna fucking be, and
right.
This is what you got to do,
and yeah, he was just calm, cool, collected,
and get it done, and with a menacing tone that wasn't bwahaha.
Right.
It was like, all right.
Well, yeah, like when
in the first season when the first fight about the unit. Yeah,
and the who was it in the second season got the position and whatever this that and it'll be an honor. It's an assignment. I mean that was his response. It's an assignment. Just go do it.
Oh, was that Cyril?
No, it wasn't. It was another one of the ISB, but I forget what the position was and why the guy thought it was an honor. And I think it was Dedra's assistant guy who took over the Axis investigation after she was sent to Gorman.
Okay.
Talking about, it'll be an honor, sir. And he's like, yeah, it's an assignment.
Fuck up, right?
I mean, that's who he was. He wasn't emotionally attached to any of it.
Yeah.
It was just, this is the job we do.
This is work, yeah.
This is what we do, and this is how it works, and this is why we're here. Just stay focused on that.
So I have a question.
And his support of Dedra, for one, was I thought was really cool.
So I have a question. I have a couple questions, but this one's important. Now, why did he have to kill himself? Was it because he knew about the Death Star, or because he allowed Dedra to do whatever the hell she wanted, pretty much free reign, or was it because his failure to capture Whatchdigger at the hotel, at the safe house, or what?
I think it was a number of things. Yeah, that he was facing the Inquisition, so to speak, and
but for what? Just everything?
Yeah, because he was the guy in charge of most of it.
Yeah,
and oversaw most of it, and allowed Dedra to go outside the.
And if they had caught Luthen alive, do you think he would have been all right then?
I don't know, man, but
and this goes back to the thesis of. How can you have a sustainable empire that works, that functions this way, where you just kill people when they make one fuck up? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or something that they do is they take it so serious that they will take themselves out before facing the music, so to speak.
Yeah. Or a tangential decision that, 20 moves later reflects badly on that one point. What? Yeah. So I just...
And again, that goes back to that whole, that corporate structure thing where, I mean, people will take whatever they can to use against you for their own self-serving needs.
Yes.
And I think that he was afraid that there was too much could be used against him. And he just wasn't facing up to any of it. And
I don't know about that, but like I don't think he could handle Narkina 5.
No. And I don't think he was bound for Narkina.
Oh, you don't?
I
think you think worse.
I think he was more afraid he was bound for the mind wipe thing. The audio thing
that thing
that Dr. Gorst used on Bix.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, no matter what he said, they weren't going to believe him, and they're going to go to all those extreme measures to get the truth from him.
Even if he was
telling the truth all along.
Yeah.
So he knew he was up against it, and he would rather take himself out than go through what he was facing. That's what I think it was.
Okay,
which makes sense to me.
Yeah, but I'm just.
And it sucks that he was up against it like that because he was competent and
he's what the Empire needed.
Yeah, he was a prime example of.
And even you even needed people like Dedra.
Yes.
And you didn't need so many of these sycophants, actual sycophants, like the guy who was attacking her in the first season.
Yeah, like the other guy that with the jurisdiction conflict.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to be racist, but the black dude.
Yeah.
He was the one that,
Oh, it's not her jurisdiction, so you're
right.
squabbling like a fucking child.
Yes. And again, not to be racist, but his ethnicity in the Empire, bar was set pretty high for him for performance, as much as it was for her being a female. So he had a chip on his shoulder, something to prove.
Because the Empire is white America?
Well, white male, not white America, white Euro.
I know. I'm just saying because
yeah,
all the blue hairs. Yeah.
but total white male Euro like fascist types, and for someone of color or a female to be in the positions they were in, the bar was set high for them for performance, and I mean even that speech that Partagaz gave to Dedra in the first season spelled it out.
Yeah.
Without maybe putting in so many words, it was very clear what he was saying about bringing in officers like her.
Different.
In other words, females. And it's not fair, but it is what it is. And watch your back. He had her back the whole time.
But I think that probably was the worst part of it.
Yes, was because he did believe in her and what she was capable of, and the information she was gleaning was sound. However, she obtained it.
So he was what the Empire needed, but they couldn't handle it because
he was willing to turn a blind eye to her
indiscretions.
Yes, because it was getting results.
Yes,
but it didn't get results fast enough.
Which when all that shit happens and it works out, then everything's fine.
Oh yeah, then what you did was cool.
Oh yeah, that's
breaking
great.
The rules was cool in this case.
Yeah,
don't make a habit of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know because I.
Yeah, and well, same with the rebels, man. They so many of them did things that they would never have imagined doing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the rebellion,
right?
Going against their own sense of morals and ethics and whatever else that they for the cause, for the greater good.
For the cause, the greater good. Wow.
At least that's how they justified it.
The rebellion is the greater good.
Well, everybody saw themselves as the greater good. The Empire thought it was for the greater good.
Yes.
Control and security and peace and all the things that they promised through the iron fist that they were clenching around the galaxy.
Alrighty. Let us know what you think. Like, share, subscribe.